Hey, CenterPoint family, how are y'all doing? This is me from my living room. Just wanted to give you some updates on some things that are going on. So I know that in the weeks to come, we're going to be doing some parking lot church. We're going to be having other times where maybe that's not possible because of rain or like right now because of quarantine stuff. And so I wanted to share with you an idea that we've seen some other churches doing and that I think is an excellent plan for us to do. And it's called doing micro church. All right. So micro church is the idea that we're going to be filming and putting church online anyways. What if, on these days where you can't get together because your pastor's been in Texas or something, or we can't get together because it's raining? Well, that doesn't mean we couldn't get together. We could still get together in people's living rooms and their houses. Right now, with me under the quarantine, there's nothing stopping you all from getting together. And so we wanted to talk about the process of putting together some micro churches, some of you that would just invite some friends over. And I brought in some friends to help us see how that might go down. So let's watch this together. The CenterPoint players present how to have a micro church for pennies a day. Remember the good old days when we would get together on a Sunday morning, sit by a true friend, lick each other in their faces in the days before COVID-19. Yes, I'm talking to you two before COVID-19. I know what you're thinking, Texas, but we've already started to meet in the Soundbridge parking lot. Yes, but in these hard times, we have to be flexible. What if there were rain? Or what if the pastor was quarantined? We would still need to be able to do church without a hitch. CenterPoint will always have online services at 10 a.m. every Sunday, and you can watch it on Facebook or YouTube. But wait, you don't have to be alone. CenterPoint would like you to consider CenterPoint Micro. Since small in-house meetings are now acceptable, why not host a couple or two in your living room and watch church together? Minnie Louise will now demonstrate. Hi, Texas. Want to come over for church? I'm a dog. You can come to my place. But remember, we can't sit next to each other like we used to. We have to be safe around an old dog like me. Having safe habits is the best way to ensure the health of valued CenterPoint members, so be sure you go over your house rules. Respect each other's, but never enter an environment you don't feel comfortable in. Set up a place here on the porch for us to watch and be 6 feet apart. Preach, 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 point, preach. I brought my own coffee, and I'm going to take my cup home with me so I lessen any chances of me spreading the disease. Preach, preach, wave my hands, preach, preach. I'm a dog. What a great day to be at CenterPoint. All right, so we had some great volunteers helping us out to make sure that video is happening, but here's basically what a micro church is. We're allowed to gather in our houses. Actually, if you're in a big enough space, we're allowed to have up to 25 people together, but in your living room or on your back porch, you could reasonably get a couple or two together. As long as we stay 6 feet apart from each other, that's perfectly fine. And you can turn the service on and you all can watch it together. Have an opportunity to sing songs, to be able to discuss with each other. Bring your own coffees and just be able to share a coffee time together. It can be as simple as pulling out a TV on the back porch or your laptop or just gathering some people in your living room. We'd love to help you facilitate that. If you think you'd like to have some people over your house, give some people a call. Let me know as your pastor. Say, Pastor, I've already called these friends and they're coming over. You know what would be even better? Don't just invite CenterPoint friends. Maybe invite some of your other friends, some people that are just longing to hang out with you and say, hey, we're going to do this at the church. Would you like to hang out for a little bit? We can have coffee together. We can refresh and we can get to know each other. I think that'd be an excellent way for us to be able to build that relationship with our community around us. It lets them know that we're being safe, lets them know we're being responsible, but it also lets them know we still care about the ministry that's out there. We just want to remind you, with CenterPoint Micro Churches, you don't have to be alone. So we're still going to be doing CenterPoint Online Church, CenterPoint Micro Church, and we're going to be doing CenterPoint Parking Lot Church. You know, as soon as we pass all these quarantines, we're going to keep doing church together, but we want to remain as flexible as possible so that we can reach the most people as possible. God bless you all. I love you all. Like and share this. Send it around. Repost it. Make sure people know what's going on. And this will also be up on the YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube page. If we had 100 people subscribe to our YouTube page, YouTube would give us our own name, CenterPoint840 at youtube.com, and we'd be able to just tell people that's our address and they can find us. All right. So I want to encourage you to like and share, let people know, and we'll see you online church this week. Hopefully we'll hear about a bunch of you in micro church this week, and then we'll see you next week in parking lot church. All right. God bless you. See you then.